Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody. Let's take a look again on the Forex market. So actually currently it's not really a big deal what a particular currency to consider. It's because everywhere as you'll take a look, the market stands relatively quiet, price action is wobbling, and actually everything looks a bit blurred. So it's difficult to say the reasons. Maybe this market's just waiting for a PPI, maybe some kind of indecision, maybe some traders are worried about the coming United States debt sale debate that could start in year's time. As you know, on Thursday, United States will reach the sale of the debts, and it's a lot of game right now stands around it. So maybe these was the reasons, but in general, as we said, market was showing significant upside performance. We said that theoretically it could lead it to complete and reach the 1050 area, for instance, where we have the next strong monthly resistance area, because another level 10740 has been broken. This is previous confidence resistance area, and the market has passed through it, and theoretically market has no significant barriers ahead, so it could proceed higher if of course some external factor will not stop it and put it down once again. At the same time, we should not forget about the brand body background, brand body trade that we're still considering, and the fact that market is showing the upward action, it doesn't cancel it because it stands on the monthly chart. As we shown you in the weekly report, if even market will reach the 112 area, it will not be the barrier for brand body. It could start from any major fib level. But at the same time, it is coming to another limit. If we use the strict rules of the brand body, it should reach a strong level and start downward action within the 3 closes above the 3x3 moving average on the monthly chart. And currently, the January will be particularly the third potential close above the 3x3. It means by the following the strict rules from the chart Napoli, brand body should start this month, if it will start at all. So we'll keep watching for possible signs. So maybe brand body could start here, and what the reaction will be on particular speaking 109.70 area, because this is also weekly resistance level. So potentially we're still, market still possible to show something. So we mentioned in our weekly report that it might be, for example, the hand and shoulders here. So, theoretically it is possible. Well, meantime, in the current performance, personally, guys, I do not see something really interesting for trading, because, this type of action on intraday charts is not really interesting. You could see some kind of the fluctuations around the top. Yes, here we have the very small divergence here, but, nothing really interesting. No patterns, nothing. So some kind of dependent pattern is forming, something of that sort. So from the point of view of the trading of the trend direction on the fib levels, currently I would suggest that maybe it makes sense to consider at least the pullback to the 107.25 area. This will be at least the fib support, former confidence resistance on the weekly chart that has been broken, and as you can see, natural support resistance line as well. Maybe some pattern will be formed here, but at this point, currently, market stands to close, and actually current trends on the intraday chart stands bearish. You can see 4-hour time frame stands bearish, and on the hourly chart stands bearish, but market hasn't reached any specific and strong, at least some important fib levels. And from that standpoint, it makes sense to wait for considering taking the long position. For a short position, it's also, we do not see any reasonable background, so no patterns, no bearish signs, nothing at all by far. Maybe something will happen, just because we'll take a look at the Japanese yen. I'm just every time watching for performance of the Japanese yen. It is keeping with the pattern, Now it has hit the next 1618 extension to the downside. It's right there. So you can see usually it shows 1618 extension retesting previous lows, once again 1618 retesting, 1618 retesting, and so on. So maybe here will be something, because previously we thought that's maybe the hand shorts. You can see it has not been formed. Market just was keep going with the butterflies forming here to the downside. So it also might be using as well, some kind of the clue to situation in the euro. If here we'll start changing something, it's probably it might be a background for coming changes on other currencies as well. But currently we do not see anything. So that's why mostly our expectation and hope stand in relation to longer term patterns and longer term time frames, particularly speaking the Brent bar, and maybe something will be formed here in the nearest time. But currently, well, I do not see a lot of things to do right now.